Hey everyone, it's Deborah, and I thought I would share the All-Star set from Spellbinders. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to be making a card. I was inspired by this slimline on the front of the package, and it has all of these great sports in there, all different kinds, bowling and tennis and baseball and volleyball and just all kinds of great things. So I'm inspired by this. I'm going to make a similar card, but A2 size. And I've cut out everything because you guys know how to die cut, and I figured you didn't need to see that. And after we glue them together, get the card together, we'll stamp the sentiment. And I really like this sentiment on the front. It says, All-Star, you're in a league of your own. I love that. So I'm probably gonna go with that one, but you can see all of the different ones here. Maybe you can see them. I don't know, the glare is kind of tough. But we've got way to go. It's your big day. You're the best around. You're in a league of your own, which was on the front of the card. I love your winning smile. I believe in you. You've got game. I'm your biggest fan. Best of luck. Let's kick off and then you add one of these, like birthday. Have a ball on your birthday. You're a great catch. And then you've got number 1, MVP, goal getter, champ, all-star, birthday, winner, captain, and team player. So I'm going to put that up here for now. I think I've got all my little pieces here. That's probably too much white. There we go. Give it something to focus on. And then I'll put the stamps over here. Let me grab those tweezers. Sorry about my arm there. All right. So I figured you guys knew how to put together, knew how to cut out dies, so I didn't show you that part. But I'm going to put all the pieces together that I intended. The football just goes on top like that. It comes with this silhouette to cut to put behind it. Same thing with the balls. This round tennis ball is the same one that you cut out to put behind the volleyball, the basketball, and the soccer ball. Probably going to color this gray so it has that definition. This is for the tennis racket. I chose to do a pink on white tennis racket. And then for this other, oh, it stuck to my finger. For this other one, I did this kind of purple blue color. So there's the basketball. Oh, and there's a bowling ball. Put that over there with the pin. Now, I had all the pieces a minute ago. Oh, there they are. The little stripes for the bowling pin. These things are so tiny. I know I'm going to lose them. There's the hockey puck. We'll put that over there. What's this ball for? Okay, that's that one. I have all these extra ones. The baseball. The golf ball. And one of these is a golf ball. It's, you don't see it, right? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It has little indents. Can you see those? There they are. See those little indents? I'm going to color those gray, I think. Maybe just put a shadow on that side of the ball. And then these are extras. So I'm going to use one for the bowling ball so that I can make the holes black. And see, it fits right on top. And I'll just color around the edge so there's no white edge. This white handle, that's for these, so I could color them black. And these are just extras. This is for the golf ball. This is for the baseball bat. Oh, I guess I need browns so I can color that. Let me pull out a couple of browns. I should have cut it in brown. I don't know why I didn't. Let's see here. That's really dark. I'm checking my markers here because I didn't pull out the browns. Forgot about that. Okay, that one will do. And then let's pull out a light one. Oh, that's not very light, but okay. That'll work. Okay, those 3 brown ones. That should do. Nothing else. It'll be solid brown. We'll just wing it. So these I'm gonna put it over here, and then we're just gonna glue these together. Oh, if only I had my glue. Huh? How about that? I don't have glue here. Well, I have this glue, but it's been clogged. Does it happen to you guys? My glue got all clogged. I don't know why it got clogged, because I use it. Does this happen to you guys? Do you have to clean out the nozzle on your Nuvo glue? I don't usually, so I don't know what happened to this one. Maybe I left it open once too long, but we'll just squeeze that icky dried up glue out of there and move on. Try to get as much of that out of there as I can. So do you guys have this set? Has anybody worked with it? I am a huge fan of using what you have. So please don't feel like you have to run out and go order this if you don't have it and you want to make this. Use what you have in your stash. Now, if you don't have any sports stuff, I'm sure you have a circle die. And if you have a circle die, you're halfway there, because most of these are round balls that you're cutting out to put on the front. And you know, you could theme it. You could do a whole football theme, because there are other pieces in this set, and I'll show you those in just a second. Try to get as much of this out of there as I can. I think I got a lot of it out. All right, let me wipe off my hands. Yep, the glue is still liquidy. That's good. All right, let's put the lid on before I dry it out. I don't need to do that. All right, I'm just gonna lay it there so it can go upside down. So I'm going to try to color this bat, and I'm just gonna use this as my mat. I pulled out my Ohuhu markers only because they're the closest ones to me. So I've got this brown, that's number 93. And I'll show you closer in a second. And I've got this brown, very similar. This one is 102. And then I pulled out this brown. This one is 103. So I think I'm going to color it with 102, and there we go. I'm going to color it with 102 and highlight it with 93. What do you think? What in the world? There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it wasn't focused. I'm just going to put a little glue. Oh, that's much better. It must have been that big gloober that was clogging up the works. So I'm just going to put that on here. Glue that down. That's the tape they would put on the bat. The ones I've seen are black or red. Sometimes they're blue. You know, they go with team colors, I assume. Or just whatever color tape they happen to have handy. So it didn't do the ridges, but I'm going to take a red Ohuhu. I don't think I'm brave enough to try to draw those dots on the ball. Maybe I'll use a gel pen for that, because the markers will bleed. All right, so there's our bat. So I'm going to lay that over here. And then let's put together this racket. And I'm just going to hold it with the tweezers because it's easier. And I'm just going to put them together. And I know you guys know how to put them together, but I figured you didn't need to watch me cut them and put them together. So, and these cut beautifully, by the way. All those little pieces fell out. Like, just fell right out. I didn't have any issues with this one. With the other racket, one of the little corner ones didn't want to pop out, but it did come out eventually with a little help. Okay, and then here is the handle. I'm grabbing it in the middle so I can put glue on either side. I'll just kind of wiggle it into place. You know, you could cut these rackets out of white and then color them. You could leave them white like I did. You could cut them out of silver or gray if you prefer metal rackets. I used to have a metal tennis racket when I was a kid. It was silver and it had pink highlights like this. That was my tennis racket. I had a tennis racket. I wasn't very good at tennis, but I liked to play. It was fun. We had tennis courts at a park near our house, and a couple of us kids would go up there and attempt to play tennis. So the tennis ball is huge compared to the racket, but that's okay. That is so cute. Look at that. Little tennis ball. Adorable. Love it. All right, so there's that. We'll put this one together, and I'll probably fast forward through some of this. And I just want to thank you guys if you've tuned in and you're still here watching. Thank you so much for jumping on. It means the world to me that people are tuning in and want to see what I'm making and want to, hopefully it makes you want to pull out your supplies and make something, even if it's not a card. Maybe you want to make jewelry. Maybe you like to paint. Maybe you do models. Whatever it is you like to do, hopefully this inspires you to get cracking. And we'll put that on there. All right. I think I'm going to color my golf club gray. I pulled out the gray marker. Just a little hint of gray. Not real dark. Not real dark at all. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do hope that you will take a moment to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments if you're new or if you are already subscribed to me. That just lets me know if you're returning or if you've been here before. I'm just going around the edges too because they're white. All right. For such a tiny piece, this is like so difficult to color. It doesn't want to stay still. Or maybe it's user error. Who knows? Could be. Stuck to my finger. Oh, geez. Butterfingers now. Can't hold the glue. Now, I don't have these products in my store. for those of you who don't know, I own an online craft store. And like I said earlier, I'm a huge fan of using what you have. So please don't ever think I'm trying to sell you something. Buying craft supplies is completely up to each individual, and you have to decide for yourself if it's in the budget. So now we're going to cut a blue layer. Let's put the lid on the glue, because goodness knows it doesn't like me right now. All right. And I am going to make a standard card, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut this a little, well, I'm going to cut it at 5 1/2 because I want to trim both sides. Oh, Jimmy's. All right. Put that to the side. Cut this at 4 1/4. Put that to the side. Okay. Now let's see. Are any of my corners dented? That corner is dented. So let's take it to 4. Oh my goodness! Look at that crooked cut. All right. So this here, and then I'm going to cut another white one. I can use the other half of that card base. There's something on it. I don't know what's up with that. So, oh, and it just got wet. But I think I'm cutting that off anyway. So, I am cutting it at 3 3/4. Wow, okay. And then I'm cutting it at 5 because my card layer was cut. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then this blue panel is 1/4 inch smaller. So it is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this white panel on top is 1/4 inch smaller again, being 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. So let's get some of this mess out of the way. And then we'll see how we want to assemble our little pieces. So, do you guys like liquid glue, or do you use tape runners to put your card fronts together? I usually use liquid glue because I need a minute to get it straight, to line it up, because I will inevitably line it up crooked. And sometimes it's because of my cut. But there's that. And then we will glue down the white on top. And then I'll do another blue border around the sentiment. And we'll stamp it on white. And this white is, 65-pound cardstock. The blue, also 65-pound cardstock. They're not a special brand. They're likely Michael's or Hobby Lobby colored cardstock. I don't think they're Hobby Lobby because a lot of Hobby Lobby's cardstock has that white core. And I don't like that.
A few moments later.
That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, if you would, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Subscribing is free and it supports my channel. And I'll be back soon with another video.